in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy everybody, welcome to HT's EDC, and we are coming to you from the front porch once again. Happy Friday. We are there once again. I hope you guys have some big plans for this weekend. We are probably going over to the families, the friends tonight, do a little steaks on the grill and a little fellowship. Nothing too serious, out of the norm for us, but got some bluebird skies going on in here, as probably I'll go in and out of shadows during this video sitting out here. It all depends on how the old sun goes behind these pine trees in front of me. But anyway, hope you guys have some great weather and get to get out there and have some fun this weekend. All right, today we are going to show a knife that 99% of you people have seen before. It's going to be another one of those I'm not going to add much to, so it should be really quick, but it's one that, believe it or not, I did not have in my collection, and I'm proud to finally say I have one. So we will get into that in just a minute, but first we are going to show our what you totin', which are very usual suspects. Pocket Jesus in his red sash, because everybody needs a little Jesus. And over here, our pocket cross from the Holy Land, our prayer cross, if you will. Never leave home without it. Same pocket, same flashlight y'all have seen 327 times now. The old Streamlight Micro Stream rechargeable. Back pocket, we have the challenge coin of put on the whole armor of God. There is the pile side. Has the verse, by the way, that goes along with this, which is Ephesians chapter 6, 11 through 18. If you've never read that, that is a good read. Anything in the Bible is a good read. But we have our open sea leather wallet here, and as you can see, we have that nice little teenered up spot there that the old challenge coin resides in. For our tote, and I don't remember, is this day 5 or 6? I want to say day 6. Whatever it is, folks, it is uncharted territory for yours truly. I don't think, probably in my youth, when I first started, way back when in my mid-20s, and I've showed y'all my gateway pocket knife back then was the Gerber Gator. I probably carried that, no telling how long, because I didn't have a collection. That was my first knife when I first, became a man that toted a pocket knife. I probably toted that knife. So for me to say I've never done this before, that might not be true. But for all intents and purposes, since I have been a collector and had a pot full of knives in my collection, one knife don't make it 5 or 6 days. It just don't. I'm a big variety guy. I love switching it up. That being said, want to say this is day 6 of this pocket knife being in my pocket. So Richter, I'm still going. I'm still holding on for his, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Michael Richter, your favorite YouTube knife tuber, has put out a challenge, a 30-day challenge to carry one pocket knife for an entire month or 30 days. Well, so far, so good, I have chosen, and it would have been easy. It would have been easy to just take, say, a Victorinox. You've seen that Victorinox I sometimes carry. Probably should carry every day. I have not made that an everyday carry yet. But my point is this. It would be easy to take some little fifth pocket knife, fifth pocket, small pocket dropper, something like that, and carry that 30 days, in my opinion. I could do something like that, and then I could go get to pick and choose my big boy. I am sticking with, tentatively, I don't know how far I make it. We're still going, but I'm going with a big one. We are making a commitment. If we're going to do it at the end of 30 days, we're going to say HT had one main knife that I did everything with, from cutting tomatoes, cutting strawberries, peeling taters, peeling peaches for Miss T, you name it, cutting tags off of garments. My go-to every day for 30 days, if I make it, is going to be legit. It's going to be this behemoth right here. And this is the Parker clasp knife in full stag that you see I've put a little HT burn on, but I'm absolutely in love with this knife. Everything about it feels good in hand. It slices surprisingly well with this big tall flat grind on it. It has done, in those 6 days now, this has done everything and more that I've thrown at it. So if I make 30 days, it ain't going to be, you know, with some asterisk or something. Yeah, he just dropped some little peanut in his pocket and he got to carry, you know, no big sacrifice. 6 days of sacrifice. This has been my main knife, and we shall see how long this goes. To be continued. All right. Anyway, let's get off into it. Remember, once again, I did a video yesterday on Mrs. Stephanie Weiss. She is going in today for her pacemaker, defibrillator, swap out. And again, she had a lot of fluid around her heart. I know they're going to try to get some of that out and get her fitted with a new ticker device for her heart. And let's just throw up some prayers for her. I know her husband Jason misses her terribly, and to be honest, it needs her home safe and her fixed up where she can get home to him and give him the specialized care that he needs on the daily. So just keep that family in our prayers today. All right. Like I said, I got one today that 99% of you have seen this knife. It is in a classic cover material, and I'm talking about amber bone. Probably amber, this is my opinionated statement, but my top two cover materials probably of all time, from at least case knives. It'll be a case knife too, spoiler. That ain't a spoiler, you've seen it in my thumbnail. My top two cover materials, probably most classic, traditional, throwback to your grandpa's era, watching the old men out in front of the feed store whittling and, you know, telling lies, is going to be either Yellow Delrin, and if you upped your game a little bit, it's probably going to be amber bone. They're about as classic as they come for a case knife pattern, and honestly, most every knife manufacturer made a yellow Delrin and some form of like an amber bone. They might not have called it amber bone, but you get what I'm saying. So, without further ado, this is that guy right here. And yep, you guys are probably going to say, HT, you didn't have an amber bone trapper? Nope, I did not. For whatever strange reason, I have trappers. I have, you know, I don't know how many case trappers, 4, 5, 6, I would guess, of case knives, but never had an amber bone. Well, we traded into one. This is a recent trade. shout out to you, John. I won't say your last name. We'll just go there. I don't believe you would probably have a problem with it, but thank you to Brother John. He knows who he is, for taking care of that little problem for me, and getting me into an amber bone number 54 case trapper. And you guys are probably saying, man, that is a dark one. Look at those, look at the darks in there, in that show and pile side. Well, that comes courtesy of my little handy dandy torch. Let me do that again. Gotta click the button and it makes this sound right here. Yeah, it was terrible. Anyway, something like that, real close. But anyway, I had my handy dandy torch out, and we gave it a little extra burning. You guys tell me what you think, and we will drop a before and after pic for reference right about now. And that is what the show and the pile side looked like before, when they came from Brother John. But again, this is what it looks like now, and I liked it. My knife, my preferences. You might have liked the lighter, and which is totally fine. You might say, man, I wouldn't have messed with that before. It was fine, but it wasn't my own. Now it's HT's knife. So anyway, we're gonna get this thing open. You guys know the blades. You've seen the box, by the way. This is carbon steel, the old case white box. Nothing new. The born on date for this one looks like it was 3/21 of this year. So this is a pretty brand new 2025 knife. Obviously loud and proud on a white box. It's going to be carbon steel. So there's that. But yeah, there we go, fully opened. Nothing new. Again, I told you guys I'm not going to bring anything new to a 54 trapper. It's been reviewed 9,427 times. Has a clip point main blade, I guess, if you will, is a clip point, although the secondary, if you will, is the same length in a spey blade. They come off the same end, so you could make a case that this is in a way a jackknife, but it's a trapper. With this blade combo here and two full-length blades, that handle symmetry, we know it and love it as a case 54 trapper. And folks, there is, and when I say that, you know it, you love it. It's not even up for opinion. Every single time case comes out with a new pattern, every time, every single, it starts off with a 54. So they know their sales. This company's been around over 100 years now. They know their sales, what sells better than anybody. So obviously the trapper has been on every single cover material. If they bring out something new, it's going to have a 54 trapper. So what I'm trying to say is, long way around the block, it is a very popular by customer demand pattern. People just historically love a good old 54, and I'm no different. I think it's a great knife. This is what it looks like in hand. Not even choked up, and I pretty much got a whole bolster out the back. If I come on up on it, look at there, I'm getting into, there's bone left over here, you know, and the full bolster. So plenty of landing real estate for all four fingers. This knife is 4 1/8 inch close, so that's what we're looking at right there, 4 1/8 inches. Again, you probably know that. I'm not going to beat specs up on this. Yeah, we have a carbon steel clip point blade We have a carbon steel spey blade. We have brass liners. We have brass pins, nickel silver bolster, and shield with the case script writing on it, the round oval shield with the case XX script writing inside there. What else is there to say? Like I said, the only thing different about this one is HT put a little torch to it and kind of made it my own. So we can check out snap. Nice, no problems. No problems. Centering. Excuse me, clip point blade, use your words, HT, is pretty well right down Broadway, this one over here. And the show side, the pile side, again, Lord, the spey blade is favoring the pile side, as you can probably see right there. But as you can see, it's not touching that liner. No problems. So, no problems. If you're one of those people, if it's not dead down the middle, you freak out. Probably don't want to buy too many case knives these days, especially a 2025, because there's a few things that you're just going to have to swallow and choke down. And centering a lot of time, and not to say they don't nail it sometime. I'm not saying every time you're gonna, and as I look at that, that's really not that bad. It's gonna come to you with a burry edge. You're gonna have to take a ceramic rod, and it takes less than 5 minutes. You don't have to resharpen case knives, put it on and lose metal, and put it on a stone. Simply all you really got to do, it comes with it every freaking time, it comes with a burry edge. But if you put that on a ceramic, maybe 5 to 10 swipes per side, you got a very sharp knife. It's just aggravating you have to do it. It's a principle thing. Why couldn't they strop it, you know, get that burr off? I digress. And centering and sometimes a little gapping, it's just going to happen. It just is. Gap wise, I got nothing. Look at that. If there is any at all, it's uniform. I think closed right up here, right up in that area right there. I'm seeing a little light through as I hold it out here. So right in there, which will be on the bottom now, there's a little light shining through. One spot on the length of a 4 1/8 inch knife. Again, that kind of stuff drives you crazy. You might not better buy it. You might want to go vintage case or look at another brand. Just some stuff that as a collector, I see a lot of these that, and I love them. I still support them. Just some things you're going to have to swallow. So, overall, I'm very pleased with this knife. The functionality of this is fine, 100%. I've got it sharp now. Again, put a little torch into it, made it kind of my own. It's ready for the pocket. So, anyway, like I said, wasn't gonna bring nothing to an amber bone case 54 trapper. They're awesome. People love them for a reason. I love it. I'm gonna pocket it. Hopefully not for the next 30 days, but we will see. Anyway, folks, I love you. We got to get ready. Miss T, today is physical therapy day, and we got to get there in about an hour and a half. So we got to get this wrapped up, video all edited and sent out to you, and get to PT today. So we love you. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you. I'm HT. I'm out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests. It's It's a sight to